I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, we explore the powerful and insightful book, Fire Under Ashes, Iranian Renaissance. It's written by a terrific author. His name is Khalil Nikkhessal. This thought-provoking work dives deep into the Iranian Islamic Revolution, the societal struggles that followed, and the enduring hope for freedom and democracy. With a focus on education, leadership, and social progress, this book reveals the path towards a brighter future for Iran and beyond. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank the team at Books to Life Marketing for helping us put him in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support authors like him by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing his amazing book. The links are below this interview. Khalil, thanks so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
Thank you for your having me again. Thank you.
Wonderful to have you on the show. Let me ask you this. What inspired you to write this book and explore the Iranian Renaissance?
Fire Under Ashes is a thought-provoking analysis of issues such as peace, harmony, education, and social progress, emphasizing the vital role of democracy, freedom, and law in developing a prosperous nation. This book discusses the importance of leadership and the necessity of eradicating prejudices and fake propaganda to promote social progress. It also focuses on transformative power of education, offered insight into how those elements can overcome ideological challenges and failures. At its core, this book looks at the Iranian Islamic Revolution and criticizes its fundamental focus. It investigates the Iranian people motivation to participate in a movement they initially did not understand it. The book sometimes and assign its prolongation to limit access to information and social unrest in that time. Love appears as the guiding principle for establishing order and harmony, while the movement is the fundamental underpinning of social progress. This analysis emphasizes Iranian challenges due to the ignorance and misinformation of despotic leaders and religious authorities.
Tell us how your book connects the Iranian Islamic Revolution to the current state of society in Iran.
Yeah, the women life freedom movement has not stopped. It is a fire under the ashes whose flame will soon appear, and the same wound will open again. The suffering and wounded people of Iran want a better life and adherence to the rule of law. They imagine a future characterized by secular and democratic society where knowledge drives the space of progress. Then they rise from the ashes to eliminate superstition and prejudice and gain broader insight through study and reflection, which leads them to prosperity and a better life. This is the beginning of a revolution that will result secularism, democracy, and the rule of law. This is the revolution can bring about changes, but they also come with their own set of challenges. My hope lies in sustained, inclusive, and peaceful effort to build society that honor, uphold the right of all individuals, acknowledging the courage and resistance of those who stood up for their rights is essential.
What role do you envision democracy and freedom playing in the future for Iran?
Yeah, the great Master Rumi says, in the world there is only one virtue, which is knowledge and wisdom, and only one sin, that is ignorance and nonsense. My intellectual focus in most of my writing on articles, books, research, and investigating into transforming society through education and proper guidance. Indeed, cooperation, hardship, and tolerance with dissidents are essential for society and fostering an inclusive society. When the people help each other, everyone benefits and community success. However, when individuals focus on themselves, it leads to conflict and unhappiness and hinder the social progress. These issues is especially prevalent in the Third World and the Middle East, where self-reflection often fails, leading aggression and deepening misery. Those thoughts are central to my writing. The title under Asher's chapters, The Optimist, for positive changes using education, love, and publishing correct information as catalysts for lasting changes.
How did the Iranian people become involved in a movement they didn't fully understand?
They failed education, they failed right information, and they believe propaganda.
Yeah. Can you
That is all was happened in the revolution of Iran and the false and propaganda, false information and propaganda, maybe in left yeah, politics and some religious authorities, and yeah, that is most believing on religious and the religion is superstition, a lot of superstition, and make them false information, and they believe it. That is all.
can you describe the generational divide you explore between the educated youth and the Islamic clergy?
today's the youth are very intelligent in Iran, and they understand the democracy and freedom, and they know how they should action and the really this woman life freedom movement that is beginning of the revolution that the youth are going make it and going on, and I hope they will success and win.
Well, it's a fascinating study. It is a fascinating work. It's called Fire Under Ashes, Iranian Renaissance. It is a thought-provoking work that dives deep into the Iranian Islamic Revolution, the societal struggles that followed, and the enduring hope for freedom and democracy. It's an important book. It's a must-read, and I think it will transform the way you think about Iran and the region. Khalil, thank you so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
That is my pleasure to speak with you.
I enjoyed speaking with you as well. To the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time until next time on Spotlight.
Thank you.